Hey everyone, this is Tom with Central Coast Kayaks and Pro Kayak Fishing. And today we're going to do a quick review of the Hoodoo Tempest 140p. It's a tandem pedal kayak. It's a really fun kayak. We've taken it out on flat water recently. And the two colors that they're offering in this season is going to be Gray Mist, which is the black and white, and also the Molten Lava, which is an orange and black color. This is a prop drive kayak instead of a fin drive. They make the Impulse dual drive, which you can put in either one of these drives in the kayaks. So this is similar to a native drive, Old Town, anybody who's making that prop drive versus a fin drive that you'll typically see in the Impulse version. We're going to go from the front to the back of the boat. So up here in the front of our boat, or the bow, you have a nice big molded in handle. Easy to carry, you're not going to snag any fishing lines on it. Very stable hull, nice lines on the front, cuts water really well, so it has good hull speed. Nice big oval hatch with a lightweight bag on the inside, so you're not going to be losing a lot of items. It does come standard with two rod holders that are the Railblazer style for starports. There's two of those, and then this hatch also has a nice gasket right around it. So it stays pretty well watertight. Wouldn't say waterproof, but watertight. As we come into the front cockpit, this is where your first drive is located. It has clips that holds in the bar here. You can see one is off, one is on, just so you can see it. And then there's a clip here that holds the drive in when it's down. Open that up, remove this little cover, line your prop up, and lift the drive up. Now, something that we discovered that's kind of nice is if you turn the prop 90 degrees, you can actually rest it on this bay here as you paddle over weed or land on the beach. So you don't have to take it all the way out. You're still connected to the boat right here. And when it's time to keep pedaling, maybe you've gone over that weed patch or through the kelp bed, lift this up, straighten the prop, lower it down, clip it in, and then you'll put this cover right over the top just to keep the splash down, which is really nice. The pedals come with a strap that goes over your foot. These are kind of useful. I had to make them really, really big for my feet for comfort. But really nice drive unit. You can service it yourself. You get a spanner wrench for here. You can open that up, put in marine grease as well as the bottom. So if you wanted to, you can easily maintain the drive. It comes with the Hoodoo Track all throughout the boat here in the front. It has the M6 T-nuts that you can slide in and out. So if you want to attach something to this, you just get your own bolt, 6M, and it goes right in. Coming down into the cockpit area here, it has a round hatch in front of both seats. This hatch is kind of nice, but if you notice, it gets stuck on the seat. So that's the drawback of misplacement. But if you move the seat all the way back, you can open up the hatch. So what we were going to try and do is rotate the hatch and see if that gives us any better clearance. But it misses it when the seat's all the way back. You can use the hatch, just not easily accessible. These knobs here easily tighten down to those little T-nuts that you saw in the track, so that holds the seat down. But something else that we discovered is the seat's really high off the deck, so it's comfortable when you pedal. But you can also store items under there, like your Plano box. You can use several different Plano boxes in here. Or if you get the Yak Gadget, it's like a junk drawer that goes under here, fits really well. Or if you want to stand up, you move this forward, and it gives you lots of room back over here for other items that you need. Or you can take the seat out completely and put in a clip-in seat. You've got molded in cup holders here. And then they have these tabs here for your clip-in seat if you wanted to go that route, by the way. You've got rod holders on either side. Seat comes back. This is your second drive unit. Same exact layout with scupper plugs here, track on both sides, hatch, easily movable. The bungee holds it down really nicely, so it's really easy to get in and out. You take this off, boom, and just sits right back on there. Very easily done from while you're in the seated position. Here's your back seat, flips up. And on the left-hand side, you have your steering handle from the back cockpit. So when you're pedaling this boat, if you're paddling it by yourself, you need to be in the back cockpit. You cannot really adjust your seat. It's a pedal kayak versus a paddling kayak. So you can't really adjust your seat into the middle position as many tandems that you paddle allow you to do. And then you have your Tankwell behind you. It's a rather small Tankwell, rather tiny in comparison to a single boat, but very common small Tankwell for a tandem kayak. What's interesting, it also has these recesses in the back. So if you wanted to put stabilizers back here, you could do that. And then the steering handle is connected to a rudder that's underneath the boat, which I think is a really nice touch to this. So when you're moving the rudder left or right, this rudder is underneath the boat, so it's not going to be hanging down like a traditional rudder. It doesn't get in the way of the keel line. It's not going to get stuck up with a lot of weeds or kelp. Doesn't have to worry about it being kicked up. So it's a really easy rudder to turn. It's less likely to get hung up. And then on the back of the boat, big, thick, easy grab handle here. Really beefy. And of course, with all set on top, you have a drain plug here in case you ever did take water inside, or if you wanted to water test your kayak. Easily enough to drain from here. You have a few accessory lash tabs, so if you want to add some bungee in the back, put your small ice chest or soft cooler bag back here, you can attach that to that, or that clip-in seat that we discussed earlier. So this is the Hoodoo Tempest 140p tandem pedal kayak with prop drive for $19.99. So if you were to compare this with any other tandem on the market that's pedals, it's probably going to be twice the price and not quite as nice. So if you want to see how this works, you have your forward in your drive. And the beauty of a pedal kayak with a prop is you've got instant reverse. So if you have a fin drive, you get a particular drive that goes backwards. This one you have automatic reverse. We've taken this out in the bay. Works great from the back position. I didn't have a partner to go with me, but it did react really well on flat water. Didn't have a chance to put it on the ocean yet. We were planning on doing that. But also want to mention there's lots of room for standing. So if you want to stand and fish, it has lots of room for you as well. Great boat. We look forward to getting this on the water. If you want to take this for a spin or add it to your group of kayaks, come down and see us at Central Coast Kayaks. Hit our subscribe button and our like button for our YouTube channel that we are going to be growing every week. We hope to see you on the water, and thanks so much for joining us.